Side Hustles 2022, what you need to know for tax purposes. Welcome back, everyone. So happy to have you back for another breaking news alerts and updates. Make sure you're watching till the very end. If you are working a side hustle in 2022, this information is being shared from irs.gov. All right, simply type in the search on the website gig work. That is GIG gig work. Let's go ahead and begin with manage taxes for gig work. Now, here is what the IRS website is stating. You must file a tax return if you have net earnings from self-employment of $400 or more from gig work, even if it is a side job, part-time, or temporary employment. Now, gig work is certain activity you do to earn income, often through an app or website, a digital platform. For example, drive a car for book rides or deliveries, rent out property or part of it, run errands or complete tasks, sell goods online, rent equipment, provide creative or professional services, or provide other temporary, on-demand, or freelance work. This list does not include all types of gig work, but it does give you an example, more or less, what is considered gig work for tax purposes according to the irs.gov website. You must pay tax on income you earn from gig work. If you do gig work as an employee, your employer should withhold tax from your paycheck. If you do gig work as an independent contractor, you may have to pay estimated taxes. If you are unsure if you are an employee or independent contractor, we are going to go over exactly how you can determine which one fits you. It is critical that business owners correctly determine whether the individuals providing services are employees or independent contractors. Generally, you must withhold and pay income taxes, social security taxes, and Medicare taxes, as well as pay unemployment tax on wages paid to an employee. You do not generally have to withhold or pay any taxes on payments to independent contractors. All right. Now, if you are a business owner or contractor who provides services to other businesses, then you are generally considered self-employed. And we are going to go over your requirements if you're self-employed. For more information on your tax obligations, if you're self-employed, you can also search that on the irs.gov website. If you are a business owner hiring or contracting with other individuals to provide services, then you must determine whether the individual providing services are employees or independent contractor. Let's continue. The general rule is that an individual is an independent contractor if the payer has the right to control or direct only the result of the work and not what will be done and how it will be done. If you are an independent contractor, then you are self-employed. The earnings of a person who is working as an independent contractor are subject to self-employment taxes. Okay, now let's go over self-employed taxes. All right. Now, generally, you are self-employed if any of the following apply to you. You carry on a trade or business as a sole proprietor or an independent contractor. You are a member of a partnership that carries on a trade or business, or you are otherwise in business for yourself, including part-time business or gig work. Okay. And again, this information can be found by searching self-employment on the irs.gov website as well. As a self-employed individual, generally you are required to file an annual return and pay estimated tax quarterly. Self-employed individuals generally must pay self-employment tax as well as income tax. Self-employment tax is social security and Medicare tax primarily for individuals who work for themselves. It is similar to the Social Security and Medicare taxes withheld from the pay of most wage earners. In general, the wording self-employment tax only refers to Social Security and Medicare taxes and not any other tax like income tax. All right. Before you can determine if you are subject to self-employment tax and income tax, you must figure your net profit or your net loss from your business. You do this by subtracting your business expenses from your business income. If your expenses are less than your income, the difference is net profit and becomes part of your income for tax purposes. If your expenses are more than your income, the difference is considered a net loss. You usually can deduct your loss from your gross income as it shows when you file using Form 1040 or 1040 SR, and you also can find a sample form on the website. You have to file an income tax return if your net earnings from self-employment is $400 or more. If your net earnings from self-employment is less than $400, you still have to file an income tax return if you meet any other filing requirements as listed in Form 1040 or 1040 SR. All right. Let's move on to what you need to know working your side hustle in 2022. All right. Now, employee, what is considered an employee? So you know the difference. Under common law rules, anyone who performs services for you is your employee. If you can control what will be done and how it will be done. This is so even when you give the employee freedom of action. What matters is that you have the right to control the details of how the services are performed. All right, so that's a little bit more information to determine if you are an employee or an independent contractor. If an employer-employee relationship exists, regardless of what the relationship is called, then you are not an independent contractor and your earnings are generally not subject to self-employment tax. However, your earnings as an employee may be subject to FICA, Social Security tax, and Medicare, and income tax withholding. And that information can be found in detail on the irs.gov website under independent contractor. All right. Now, make sure to consult with your tax professional in regards to your specific circumstances and situation as it relates to your side hustle that you're working in 2022. This is public information I'm sharing via irs.gov. Again, you can type in the search gig work. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, ask any questions, and come back for all of the information that matters to you most. I am doing the research, so you do not have to. And I will see every one of you again very, very soon.